Robin.
Hey, Friday. Yay. Woo. Hey,
Yes.
What's going on?
Oh, it's Friday. Yeah.
As is.
Jesus. I got a lot of tweets from people.
About the As Is band from the 80s that you were in?
Yeah, about my wonderful song Dara that we played yesterday for my most embarrassing taped moment in history. And a lot of people said, oh, the song was stuck in my head. They said it sucked and they hated it and wanted to kill me for it.
It was catchy.
But they said it got stuck in their head.
It had a hook.
It had a hook, all right.
I think we got a pendulum situation on our hands.
What do you mean?
I think we got to
gonna...
get the lyrics out there and see if other bands want to give it a shot, like we did with Pendulum.
You think people are going to?
Oh my God, yeah! People were tweeting me about it, saying, "Look, give me the lyrics. My band wants to give it a shot."
Ah.
So if you want to redo Anthony's old power ballad from 1982, I think.
Give you the lyrics. Just fucking transcribe them. Listen to the beautiful song.
Where is the beautiful song?
I have no idea.
I'm sure we'll replay it this weekend as the best of O&A countdown or whatever the hell it's called over the weekend.
That's all you have to do is listen to the words, man.
Yeah, listen to the words. You'll hear it sometime this weekend.
We'd have a fine romance, as Jimmy eloquently pointed out 800 times, much to my chagrin.
Right. Listen to the words, write them down, and then make your own version and send it into the show. It's a little. You could get some exposure for your band.
That'd be great. I'm really looking forward to maybe us hitting and taking off.
Looking for many different versions of the song, too.
Yeah, how about country? How about hard rock?
How about one that's just not lousy?
That's impossible.
Remember Pendulum, though.
Yeah,
that one version of
is very
Pendulum.
good.
Holy shit.
Swinging back the other way.
People were kind of into it.
It swung back the other way.
I love the second version. The guy did Rob, whatever it was.
Yeah, you freaking...
Zombie?
You got it on your iTunes, right?
Yeah, I work out with it sometimes.
Oh,
so we'll see if they could do the same with Anthony's Dara song from As Is.
Yes.
All right, man. Mm-hmm. What's going on in Egypt? It's all about Egypt. They got the big protests. This is a big day, though, right?
A lot of people are in their little liberation square.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. I don't know what the Arab word is for it, but they're there, and it just looks like something bad's going to happen.
Yeah,
there's too many people. They're packed in. And today is the day they're expecting Mubarak to leave, which ain't going to happen. Mubarak has said he can't. He goes, I can't just leave. Anyone who says I could just leave doesn't know how Egypt works. Well,
he's kind of right.
Yeah, you can't just
hate to say it. The only reason he's right is because we've been saying it all week. Who's stepping in?
Yeah.
They don't really have a plan.
No,
they know they want something different, but they don't have a main guy that goes, all right, I'm the guy, man.
No
rally around me.
Mubarak strategy there. They definitely don't want that friggin' Islamic Brotherhood, Muslim Brotherhood going in there. Ugh.
I think what's going to happen, he's going to stay till September. And I hope all of corporate America is watching this.
Yeah.
Because you know how when radio guys get in trouble, they got like protesters on the street?
Right.
Oof.
If Mubarak could survive this protest, then a dumb Asian group getting mad because we did an Asian accent, we could ride it out, trust me.
Reverend Al.
Or Reverend Al.
People in front of
Reverend
a
Al's
company.
even better, right.
That ain't going to fucking do anything.
We could ride it out. Because that's what Mubarak's doing. He's like, I'll just ride this out. I've been around for 30 years.
Yeah. People were onto his first scheme of sending the cops in military in regular clothes to beat the shit out of the protesters.
That was kind of hack.
So they're onto that, and now you notice that pulled back.
Yeah.
So what's he got up his sleeve now? He's been a dictator for 30 years. I don't think he's just going to leave peacefully. He has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah,
former military guy. I mean, come on.
The trick is he's going to get in a tank and start just riding through the square there.
Well, they're using other vehicles to just... I haven't seen so many people run over.
Oh, my God.
Man, you see the new footage of the fire truck?
Yeah, I saw
just running some guy over? It's amazing.
There's a few of those videos going around, right?
Yeah. There's a...
Was that the diplomat car or whatever?
No, that was another one.
Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah,
okay.
this morning they had a new clip.
Oh, I didn't see the one you're talking about.
Oh, they'll show it ad nauseum, I'm sure. But it's a fire truck racing down the street, just plows some guy right over and keeps going.
Unbelievable.
Oh, they drive like I want to drive on my way home.
I took a break from the coverage yesterday and watched The Town. Finally.
Yes. I saw that.
I realized I'm way behind in movies because I had a kid this past year. But I'm getting them all on Blu-ray, and Roland's helping me out. And
yeah,
damn, that Town was... God, did we talk about it when it was first out?
Yeah, I I talked about it a little bit when I saw it. I like the Ben Affleck in that. The Ben Affleck.
I shouldn't say never, but I'm not a huge fan of Ben Affleck. But
Yeah.
he was great.
You know when he's good?
I think I'm becoming a fan of his work now.
He's good when he plays someone from Boston.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
I think because he's from Boston. And he does the accent. He's got the mannerisms of the towny kind of fucking guy. So when he's playing that working class guy from Boston, he does a great job.
I think I've just about given up on people because I tweet that I saw The Town, and most people are like, yeah, man, wasn't that a good movie? And I said, I thought it was shot beautifully too. It made me miss Boston. Just the aerial shots. And
it was really good. It made Boston like kind of the character, one of the characters of the movie. I like when they make a city a character in the movie.
And then there's always one ass. How can you like that movie? Oh my God!
Sorry, what did you like? Caddyshack 2? You fucking douche.
Yeah, I'm not talking about some lame ass movie that's obvious that a lot of people hated.
Yeah.
You
might not have liked it.
This guy was
fine,
shocked that I watched that I liked it.
What do you like, Ben Affleck, you faggot?
Yeah, when most people would say, yeah, that was a pretty good movie. Maybe not my cup of tea or whatever, but they would go, yeah, that was, it was put together. The story's good. It didn't fall apart. It was shot nice, a lot of action.
Yeah.
I'm sure the reviewers in general liked it. And this guy, like, in shock. I can't believe you liked something like that piece of shit movie. It's just like Heat. They ripped off Heat.
It really is.
It's exhausting after a while.
Not infuriating. You're right. Exhausting.
Because, like, name a movie that's obvious if you said I liked it.
Caddyshack 2.
Yeah, then you could get beat up.
Caddyshack 2 is so funny.
Yeah,
then you could be like, turn around and go, "What? Are you kidding?"
Then you
really?
Then you deserve a beating.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's okay if this person didn't like it. It's just how he goes about it, like this over the top shock, like, oh God.
Yeah. The Pink Panther with Steve Martin.
Exactly.
It's like, oh yeah, I loved it. It was great. What?
And then of course you could go all in.
But Jeremy Renner was great in that.
Yes.
There were problems with The Town, but I thought it was shot really well.
What was your problem with The Town? I told Ant the third job was stupid.
Yeah, and
there was so much heat on the guys after
Right.
the second one, I'm like, there's no way that would happen.
Yeah.
So some of the writing, I had problems with some of the writing in that it was. I thought it was. Like I didn't like the way they got certain information out. Like when they went to.
So you wrote me last night.
No, but I didn't dislike. I thought the movie was pretty good. I didn't love it, but I certainly didn't hate it. Just certain things I thought that they got. The story was put together kind of. It could have been written better, like where it was instead of like, oh, okay, they gave me that information now. It's like there's just it was like with Precious. There's certain writing things I just didn't like.
I liked it. It held my attention all the way to the end.
Oh yeah.
And because I have a kid, it took me 3.5 hours to watch it. So
is that what happened?
I started. Oh my God, that's one thing I'm not used to yet.
Really?
Started the movie at 6. It ended at honestly even longer, probably quarter to 10.
Is it watch the movie or save your child's life? Is that like what you got to do? Chase him around.
You watch the movie, and then your left eye is trained on him, and then so now you're missing the movie. So like, fuck, I got to rewind.
I guess subtitles are out of the question.
I did subtitles as well.
Oh, wow.
Which, yeah, my eyes are like, if you see, they're a little fucking kooky looking today. One was looking this way, the other was looking that way.
And nose in the middle going, what do you want from me?
The parents understand out there.
Yeah.
Everything takes twice as long. Everything. But in the end, after 3 hours and 45 minutes, I really enjoyed the movie.
Well, you had to keep stopping it, right?
Yeah, I was hoping I could watch something else last night, but I guess not. It wasn't in the cards.
I watched the documentary.
Which one?
Just on some kook.
Oh, the Kurzweil. He's coming in.
Yeah, no, I know. He's a very smart dude.
Well,
I didn't agree with everything, but I thought he's probably
some of the stuff was kind of interesting. What about what are we talking about? Once again,
transcendent man.
Transcendent man.
Transcendent.
And the main guy, the inventor and the futurist Ray Kurzweil,
is
coming in today, and he's a bore.
Yeah,
he really his delivery.
It's a little slow
is
and long-winded.
It's literally sleep-inducing.
I can't recommend the movie because I think it's a little slow, but I think people will enjoy it if they're into that type of thing, if that makes sense.
And he is kooky, and you're not sure if he has points. Like, does he have valid points and shit? And did he predict a lot of stuff? Or was it just like, I mean,
think he has
everybody through their life has said things like, yeah, I bet, one of these days this is going to happen, and it does.
Well, his
doesn't
book
make you a genius.
His book Singularity did really well, and you saw all the people that he's hanging with. So he's got
a lot
some,
of celebrities.
He's got some credibility
around this guy, but
and he's won science awards, and
right.
He's been pretty prolific in science since he was 14. That footage they showed on the Steve Allen show.
Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah,
he was on the Steve Allen show as just a little. Was he 14, Jimmy?
I want to say 14. Yeah,
and he had a huge computer.
Little genius.
And the panel had to figure out what he did. Was it What's My Line?
No, it was I
Got a Secret.
Yeah.
Uncle
boy.
Paul.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I Got a Secret. Okay.
Uncle Paul plays that game.
And the guy and Ray, as a 14-year-old, he's on the piano playing. Obviously playing really well. And then they had to figure out, well, okay, what is that about? And then someone guessed that the music was made by a computer, which he did at 14 in the 50s.
That is
or maybe
amazing.
the early 60s. I forgot the exact date.
That's fucking amazing.
And then they pull out the computer. It's just as massive. It's almost as big as a car.
It's like fucking
almost as big as a car.
Old
like
science fiction movie computers.
Like a Mini Cooper type, or almost that big, I guess.
With the computing power of not even a fucking iPhone.
That's what he explains in the movie. He says, our phones now do what computers did that used to take up rooms.
Yeah.
So, did you like the part where they talked about the AIs? Artificial intelligence and the robots?
Yeah.
With the one guy from Hong Kong with the crazy eyes, it looks like when he's not, doing his research, he might be diddling.
The guy who's trying to build a brain for China. He's in China, yeah.
Yeah, his whole job is to build a brain for China.
Build a brain for China.
He's doing research and trying to build a brain. He understands that it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. He's not a cook.
It doesn't sound easy.
But he talks about the technology, and he says in the wrong hands, it scares the shit out of him that people are working on these robots and stuff.
Yeah, I think we're safe for a while.
Well, that's the point. I mean, as you look at it today, yeah. But, you fast forward another 10 years, there's going to be some shit that we don't even understand as we sit here.
I didn't agree when he said that things like rocks and trees will eventually become computerized. Like, I didn't agree with that. That will never happen because there's no reason for it.
Right.
We'll never have a reason to make rocks computerized. By that time, we'll have already moved off this planet.
Isn't there some kind of technology, and this I'm way out of my league, where they're like seeding a city with computer chips to get all sorts of information?
Ooh, sounds frightening.
Does anyone know? Maybe someone out there could help me.
I'm into nanotechnology right now. I like nanotechnology.
Does that mean small?
I don't know, a bunch of little things
just very
that work together.
You like nano pornography too.
I like nano pornography.
Speaking of pornography, thank you, Kevin. I saw what you tweeted. Was it Kevin? Kevin from Connecticut. Kevin from Conn, CONN.
Yeah.
If you go to his Twitter, he's tweeting hardcore porn today.
Ah.
That's the one you saw as well.
Yes. It's a girl, and she's it's those big deep throat blowjob choky things, and she's going to town, and she is wearing an Opie and Anthony shirt.
Oh, let's see her.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Where's this lovely gal?
Well, could have gotten a better girl, I think.
Whoa.
But
was she blowing him?
I don't know who she's blowing. But I think I was able to take a quick look at it this morning. Are there two guys in the scene?
Yeah, I think so.
There's two guys in there. She's blowing two guys.
Oh, I thought it was...
And she's got a classic Opie and Anthony T-shirt on.
Yeah, the classic shirt.
One of the ones we made for the women, even though we know we don't have a lot of women listening to us.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
What's that? You saw this?
Well, no, I mentioned earlier before the show where it probably came from. I was right.
Is that where it is? Okay. Let's play that. And
Jimmy, look at this.
Oh, here she goes.
Great. Facialabuse.com. In the free section. This girl's wearing an Opie and Anthony T-shirt.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Thank God my dad's dead. Jesus.
This is a proud moment.
Is it?
I'm going to have to show the family.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Even though that does in a way look like you when you were at AAF with the hair.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's actually me.
Terrible.
It's actually me and Anthony and what we do to our listeners.
Oh God.
Leave it on there for a second, Dan.
There we go.
Does Mac hurt? Say yes or no.
She gave an She knows how to communicate with a large cock in her mouth.
Yeah.
All whores have a game plan until I hit them.
Oh, shit. She's getting beaten with a cock. What's more degrading, that or her wearing our shirt?
The women's groups object to the shirt.
Yeah. Is she going to choke?
You about to cry, whore?
About
What? No.
to cry
Look
for?
at me.
You could cry for me.
You about to cry?
It's the same speech we got signing our deal.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
There you go.
Now they're just...
Oh, they're smacking her
Slap like
face.
They're not
fucking
being
like
nice.
leather.
Why can't they just be nice to the girl?
Fucking mouth nice and wide.
Look, they're feeling her up. He's like, pull off that awful fucking shirt, you bitch.
Proud moment for the show right here.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Did I just think lucky girl? Or did I say it?
She's got, I think you thought it, but what are they doing?
He put his fingers in her mouth.
Put his finger, making a puke?
Yeah, his cock can't do it.
Yeah, what
That's
the
cheating,
fuck?
sir.
There you go. There's some tears of joy coming out.
Tears of joy.
Those are happy tears. Come on. That's back harder than that.
Why does the girl
There's a
agree
love
to
tap.
do this? I don't know.
This
I
is
don't
nowhere
get
near
it.
as bad as
How come
Matt's.
guys
Oh,
have,
I know.
have to talk during it? It's like, dude, if I'm watching this, I'm beating off. I don't want to hear your shitty quips.
Yeah, you whore. It's like, yeah, keep talking. I'm jerking it.
Wonderful.
Where's the rest of that clip? What happened to it?
That's it, thank God.
I don't know.
Wow, it was great.
No money shot.
I wanted to see the load.
Like how it's minutes into the show and we're already watching hardcore
No,
pornography.
it's out
This
there.
is- we live in a great time, people.
It's out there.
We're Jolly Green Giants with porn.
Yeah. These are great days, bros.
Bros. Great days, bros.
Hey, I just realized Hurt Locker guy was the guy in the town. Holy shit!
yeah,
I just
yeah.
made that
Jeremy,
connection.
Jeremy?
Yeah, you said his name earlier, and I
Hurt like a gay.
I'm. This is how stupid I am. I'm watching the town going, how do I know that guy? And I
Where's
love
he
the Hurt
from?
Locker. I hate when that happens.
Because he wasn't wearing the suit.
Probably.
You know, the big Hurt Locker suit.
Yeah, he looked a lot thinner.
He was nominated for the town.
Was he? Yeah.
And he's in Mission Impossible 4, I think.
He
was
was
great.
in SWAT. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, he was in SWAT, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bad guy. Usually plays like the bad guy or the asshole guy out of a group or something. I think he's pretty good, though.
Yeah,
as
he's
an
a good actor.
He's pretty good. He's pretty goddamn good.
Absolutely. Did you like anything about that movie with Ray Kurzweil?
Oh, you can call him
I
Ray.
actually like the... but you doesn't have to call him crazy.
It doesn't have to call him a boring
Do
speaker.
you agree with electrodes and stuff that are going to be implanted in our brains to have the Google and all that shit?
Yes, I've said that. I actually said it a long time ago. I said that the currency will go away. That eventually you just swipe yourself as you go through. It'd be easier to have all your personal information just on a chip. What's that?
Yeah.
Then how would you put in the amount?
It'll probably be all, I don't know exactly. I mean, but if they can do that, if they can get your body and work out that biotechnology, that type of stuff, they'll easily be able to work out. You know? I'm sure.
I think that we're all going to have, I don't want to say the word, implants in us.
Yeah, but it
See,
won't
I
be
got around
bad.
it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that every single person will be tagged with something.
Yeah, and it will be like, I heard when they were looking to go to Mars, the problem with long-term space exploration is that if you get sick, if you develop cancer, it's 3 years before you get where you got to go, or 2 years before you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So they have to have something inside you that can like constantly check on you and fix problems as you go. So it sees cancer cells, it can eradicate them before anything happens. Because you're 3 years into a space flight, nothing you can do.
And you believe in the computers as tiny as blood cells?
Oh,
in the body?
without a doubt.
Yeah,
That's,
I believe that part of the movie
without
as well.
a doubt.
What about him bringing back his dead father?
No, not in any way, shape, or form.
But what about bringing him back in a way that he remembers with
He means
technology?
figuratively, I think, more than
Yeah.
literally.
I don't know.
Obviously
because-
not a physical being, but with a program online, possibly maybe an AI that obviously doesn't look like his father, but has all the memories. You know what I mean? It's what he remembers his father being.
Well, if we can figure out a way to copy memory, we don't even know exactly like what a dream is yet. Like the one guy said something good. He said we haven't even learned to walk yet when it comes to like about our brains. We don't know.
Yeah, the human brain, you can't replicate it, obviously, and we don't even know how a lot of it works. So how do you then duplicate it? Or it's impossible to, because you have that. It's that little divine spark thing that we can't quite get a hold on. You know, it's all the same goop. It's all the same cells. It's all the same goop, but you're different than me, and you have different thoughts, but it's the same hardware. It's the same fucking hardware. But the programming is different, but we don't even know how a brain is programmed and what makes you and me make. No one knows.
How can they... That's exactly it. How can they replicate, if you want to call it a soul, like the essence of what makes you you? Like, you know those little things that make you laugh? Like stupid things, like somebody will do something and your friend's like the look.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit. It's like that's what makes you you, and that's the hard stuff that to write down.
How did they get that into an AI?
Intuition, thoughts, or just a hunch.
You could have an AI already play chess and all that stuff,
Right.
but as far as like Ann and you were talking about the essence, how are they going to figure that out?
And
in the future?
they say a thinking computer. They have computers that can problem solve
Sure.
and almost independently think, but it's based on programming that has to be put in by a person. It isn't pure independent thought where the computer could all of a sudden tell the programmer, you know what? Fuck you, don't touch me.
Right.
I'll do this myself.
Right.
Now that would be that's the moment. That's the tipping point when a computer goes, hey, go fuck yourself.
That's what the guy in Hong Kong actually was, right? It wasn't China, it was Hong Kong, wasn't it? Or is he in China?
Oh, I don't
he
know.
is in China.
Does it matter? Does it matter?
But that's what he's scared about when they become aware.
Skynet.
When they become aware.
Right. Stupid Arnold.
Yeah, there is that is the problem.
As a governor when he could have been making
I know.
more movies.
Look, it's hard because we live our lives day to day, and the technology is kind of in front of us. And even though some people say it's moving, quickly at this point, you don't really see it that much in your day to day. You know what I mean? But also, you take a chunk of time and let's skip ahead 5 years. The shit that's going to be around. It's going to blow us away.
Because it does. He was right too about how it does. It continually gets faster and faster and faster and faster than knowledge.
Yeah, we all have our cell phones, and we go back to the day I brought in my Pebble, and everyone laughed at me. But at the time, the Pebble was this cool-looking phone. It didn't really do much. I'm not going to try to oversell it.
It was just more of a sleek-looking thing.
But I remember everyone going, "Wow, that's different."
Yeah,
that was only. We were back in radio already. That was only 5-6 years ago, and it couldn't tweet. It couldn't fucking watch videos. It couldn't do anything. But we're all like, that day anyway. We're all like, oh wow, there was a wow moment. And now fast forward to 5 years, like I just said, and look at us on our Blackberries and our iPhones doing all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
That's only 5 years ago.
I know, amazing.
You had that dumb phone where you could watch a little TV.
Yes,
and you thought you were. Like
bee's
in the
knees.
future,
the
right?
The screen had to be 1 inch by 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
And I was able to watch Fox News on it and a few other channels live streaming. And I mean, now obviously you're like, oh, what? Who cares?
Right.
But then I was fascinated by this thing.
So that's what I believe as far as the movie goes, where the technology is really starting to move rapidly. But still, I don't think we actually could grasp that because. You know what I mean? We're just assuming these cell phones are around forever, but it's only been 5 years with this.
Yeah.
4 maybe.
We're silently communicating though with a little brush of the hand. It's weird.
Yep.
Like, you would have said like if you could people just communicating in the room silently, without writing it down. I mean, there's a huge.
How about you're talking about.
I ran out of steam on that thought, by the way. There's a huge dot.
Huge cock in my face.
Yeah. Yes. Huge turd on my shoe.
Yes. How about implanting things in your hands and other places on your body where if you shake somebody's hand, you instantly exchange information about who that person is. Now, you might say, all right, that takes away from the sitting down and learning what people are about. But in some situations, you don't have time or it's a business relationship. But now you instantly have the information you need about this person. You know if he's been arrested. You know his
not necessarily
just his basic makeup.
I would guess that you would be able to control the info that you
exactly that has
at
to
first
be like
anyway
filters,
that you decide. You know what? Kind of like your Facebook, even though you're letting you're putting a lot of shit out there right now, but kind of like your Facebook, you're kind of keeping some stuff from people, right?
Yeah.
So you would have that loaded into your hand, like you're saying, and then you could do it with the phones, right?
Oh yeah,
you could switch
bump.
You could bump
the bump. I got the bump.
Did I say
we bump every so often and trade you trade a picture or something like that?
Yeah, Hong Kong is in China. I'm sorry about that.
That was me.
No, people are mad that I said Hong Kong and Japan or
really?
It's in China. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't sweat it.
Relax. You're gonna be okay.
We're very fucking.
Rob, you're gonna be okay,
Michigan.
Michigan. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be able to go about your day.
Is this
that I corrected myself?
Do you know, I
the
actually...
clip in Minority Report where the ads are being played as he passes by certain virtual billboards and advertisements, and this they're already looking into.
Oh, sure.
They already have a little bit of this.
They already have a little bit of this where you walk by a certain kiosk, advertising kiosk, and it's custom made for what you enjoy.
But how they doing it?
How is that done these days? Based on
Probably through car.
I'd have to look.
Auto information.
or it is just weird.
Isn't it your auto? The car you're driving?
Really?
Yeah, if it's billboards on the turnpike and parkway, whatever, yeah.
Oh, that could be. How about your phone though? Like information on your phone. If you don't turn off a certain thing, it would just know.
Well,
or how about face recognition?
we're pretty much all tagged anyway. We got our phones in our pockets moving around. We're pretty much we're seeing the beginning of tagging with our phones.
If you for a second don't think like I have the location thing turned off on my camera on my phone, yet when I downloaded it with a certain program, it told me exactly where.
Oh yeah.
The picture was taken.
Of course.
So it didn't put it out as information, I guess, when I upload the picture, but it's there. Mm-hmm. It knows where I took my pictures.
Well, we're going to be talking to Ray Kurzweil today, the inventor and futurist. He's a big fucking deal.
He's a big deal.
He likes his pills every day, and not the recreational ones.
What kind does he take? Vitamins?
Dude, this guy, they showed a montage of him all day long. All day long, he's just popping pills.
200 a day.
200 a day. He doesn't do it in one.
They?
He doesn't do it in one sitting. They showed the stacks of pills. You know those pill fucking cases?
Yeah.
Just piled, and they're deep because every day he needs a lot of pills.
What are they?
Well, he's trying to reprogram his DNA in a way, or whatever it is, like to not age. So he's taking.
He's trying to stay alive long enough so the technology catches up where he can be immortal.
Oh,
that's his goal.
Hey,
the problem with him
one.
is it's too late for us too. I'm not going to even fucking front, but he's in his 60s. He doesn't have a shot. If you believe that we could get to a point where people could live a lot longer.
Is he in his 60s?
Oh yeah,
he looks good.
We talked yesterday about the vastness of the universe and how it freaks you out and things like that. And when you're a kid and you become aware of these things, I thought like when I became aware of my own mortality, the only way I was able to talk myself out of like the little freakouts you'd get was the fact that I'm like, oh my God, it's like I'll be, a certain age by a certain day. It's going to be in the 2000s.
Oh,
I go, by
Jesus.
that time, they'll probably have some kind of thing that you'll be immortal, and then you reach it. Now it's 2011, and it's the same shit. We have great computers and technology, and the cars look great, and a lot of conveniences.
The cars look better, but they're doing pretty much the same.
But the
shit.
basic shit,
pretty much.
Our medicine is better, so we're living longer, but it has nothing to do with these really amazing things with reversing aging or something.
Well,
it's just we're getting better at surgery and detecting illness.
Well, Ray says that life expectancy is going to.
He doesn't have to call him Ray.
Is going to start speeding up.
A year every year or something?
A year every year or something like that.
A year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now it's in the 70s for guys, I guess.
Yeah.
The evil age for guys is 74, 75, man.
That's when the big turning point happens.
Like clockwork.
You hit the wall.
Do your own research. Look in the paper. All the guys are 74 or 75.
Oh, boy.
By the way, Hong Kong is an island off China, so they're still arguing the Hong Kong thing.
Yeah.
It's my little slip up.
And when you said Hong Kong,
it's its own fucking thing, isn't it?
Hong Kong's owned by China now.
But when you said it was Japan, I was like,
Did I even say?
Yes.
If I did, I apologize.
No, but I'm like, I know that's wrong, but I'm like, then I doubted myself. I'm like, am I wrong? Like,
yeah.
You hear something you know is wrong, and you're just too much of a coward to
Just
say it.
Asia. Somewhere in Asia.
I always get confused because I think China is a shithole. So Hong Kong is always beautiful in movies. So I go,
Tokyo is Japan.
I go, oh, that's got to be the other great city of Japan, Hong Kong. What happened?
Some guy was looking at his fucking iPhone or whatever it is and walked right off a fucking subway platform.
Oh no,
train platform.
no, that's a better story. The guy was playing a game.
Oh, he was playing a game?
Yeah, that video is everywhere.
He's playing a game and walked right off a train platform.
Well, fuck him.
What an idiot.
It's
No, we should make a law. Make a law.
Yes.
To protect him. Make a law.
Law must be made.
How about this? Hey, asshole, pay attention, or you're going to walk in front of a train.
You can't look at any smartphones or anything 1,000 feet from a train platform. Meanwhile, the person standing against the wall waiting for a train is fine because he's not walking toward the platform. He's smart.
You joke, but that's probably a law they're working on.
Believe me.
Speaking of Bloomberg, who's an asshole,
Yeah.
front page of the paper today. You know how this guy is going, we got tough times ahead of us. We got to cut everything, and everyone's got to do their part, blah, blah, blah. The city's in trouble.
Yeah.
Turns out they did a little investigating on our mayor here in New York City. We talk about our mayor because I know your mayor is probably just as bad. This fucking guy.
Hard-pressed to find it, believe me.
You think Bloomberg's one of the worst?
And Bloomberg fucking changed the law so he could have a third term without it going to a vote. And then put it to a vote after he got elected and said the people have spoken and repealed the 3 terms.
Right.
So no other mayor can do it. Meanwhile, if he would have put it to a vote beforehand, he never would have gotten the 3rd term because the people said, we don't want that.
Right.
But he waited until after he pulled shenanigans to get his 3rd term to put it to the people's vote to repeal it, so he didn't look like, oh, I'm taking it away now.
Yeah.
He's a fucking snake.
I can't. I really do fucking hate Bloomberg.
Well, you know how we talk about how we pay our taxes and we don't understand why things are being cut.
Yeah.
Our fire department's being cut, the police force is being cut. They're cutting people from the school system. You know the deal.
Yeah.
And we're like, that doesn't make sense. We're doing our part. You have to figure out how to, use this money properly.
Do your part, right.
So a great story today. They look into fucking Bloomberg in his world. He's got 3 chefs.
Does he?
3 chefs. It's the front page today. He's got 3 chefs. Hear me out on this one. At Gracie Mansion, where that's the place the mayors live here in New York City. But Bloomberg is so goddamn rich. He's like, I don't need your Gracie Mansion. I'm going to live in my awesome place on the Upper East Side.
Yeah.
They used to only have 1 chef. He upped it to 3. It's about $250,000 a year that the taxpayers are
paying this, by the way.
And he doesn't live there.
Yeah. Isn't that brilliant?
And he's telling us, there's tough times ahead. We're all going to have to fucking make some sacrifices. When this guy can't even make his own fucking sacrifices.
And that is taxpayer money, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep. Does he? Is it just one of those things that's there that he can't get rid of? Or
Well, no. Well, the point is, I understand 1. He upped it to 3.
Oh, he upped it to 3.
Yeah, there was always 1, and then he upped it to 3, even though he doesn't live there. He doesn't live there. He goes there probably for some functions here and there.
Ugh. He is just despicable, man.
Yeah, he's
someone really ought to. Someone should just investigate the fuck out of him. Go deep inside every stinky crevice on our mayor and see what shenanigans he's up to.
I hated his guts. I like a couple of things he's done, but that arrogant fucker that he is, I hated the fact that he put those faggot potted plants in, and that he gave himself a 3rd term. He really is just a twat.
Yeah.
He's a twat.
And that's the guy that didn't want Giuliani.
Oh, yeah, no, democracy has to continue.
Yeah.
But I guess not when you're there. After 9/11, it can continue, but not when you think there's a fiscal crisis.
And he said he went for the 3rd term because there was a fiscal crisis, and he's the best man suited to take care of it, so that's why he's going to run for a 3rd term. Meanwhile, right after 9/11, Giuliani was doing a great job with everything from morale to rebuilding, security, everything. The guy was doing a great job as mayor. People felt comfortable with him in there after 9/11. And Bloomberg's big selling point was, hey, democracy must go on. We must not interfere with the election process. Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about you did it? I cannot
Well, there you go.
stand
He's
him.
got the 3
Fucking asshole.
The 3 chefs. So,
Good for him.
just kind of going through what's going on out there. Super Bowl, man. I'm not even feeling it. You guys feeling it at all this year?
No, it's too fucking. I like the Egyptian Bowl better.
All right.
That one's really taken off. People are having fun.
The Packers is currently favored by 2.5 points is the headline today.
Go Pack, go.
And it starts 6:30 on Sunday, which means it won't end until 11:30.
So the cheeseheads are all going to be out in force, eh?
Not necessarily. They get some of the tickets.
Yeah.
That's what I always hate about the Super Bowl. You're a
really don't get the
you're
fans.
a diehard fan, and then it's tough to actually get a ticket to go down there because of all the corporate sponsors and everybody else.
Corporate slobs.
I don't know how they divvy it up, but the percentages are pretty weak, man. The amount of tickets they actually save for the teams. Fans.
Oh, in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to
I think
wait.
we did it last year, and it was pretty amazing how many tickets that they got.
It's probably fun down there.
It's actually 5 tickets are left for fans.
Probably
by the end
fun
of the
down
year.
here. Look at this place. It's a ghost town. We're basically the only ones that aren't there that have a name in this fucking company.
Yeah.
We're basically the only ones. They're all down there. All the management, the executives, all the shows.
We are scum.
But I didn't. Maybe Travis could help me out with this. Greatest start to a hockey game happened last night.
Greatest start to a hockey game.
My Twitter
through a pitch.
My Twitter went nuts, and then I tried to find the game, and I couldn't fucking find it. It was the Bruins versus the Stars, and there were 3 fights in the first 4 seconds of the game. And then I think there were
that happened,
and I didn't get to see the game, so someone could correct me. I think there were 2 goals within the first 2 minutes after that.
Yeah,
that could be the greatest start to a hockey game ever.
That is a good one.
How do you beat that? Do you know how many goals were scored, Travis?
Travis is our hockey expert.
Well, I wouldn't say expert.
Go Habs.
Yeah,
I like Travis's comebacks to things. Yeah. Well,
It's like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
we want to say no Habs.
So
Exactly.
I couldn't find the game, so all I got on Twitter that there were a lot of fights within seconds of the game. So there were 3 fights in the first 4 seconds?
3 fights in the first 4 seconds. The puck dropped. They started fighting.
Why don't they fight before the puck drops?
Etiquette? I don't know.
Is it etiquette? Is it those weird
I think so, yeah. I think it's like, let's get the game going.
And then we'll do this?
And then we'll fight.
Is this what happened? 2 goals, 3 fights, and 1 goalie pulled all within 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the greatest start to a hockey game. Prove me wrong today. Prove me wrong.
That's great.
How the fuck do you beat that?
That's a good one.
2 goals, 3 fights, and a goalie pulled within a minute and 20 seconds.
One shooting. That'd be a great way to start a hockey
that's
game.
A good one too.
Guy takes it, drops a deuce on the ice, everybody eats it. Like a bunch of hungry dogs.
So, puck drops, they start fighting, they break that up. Then what? They drop the puck again, and then
immediately start fighting again.
Other guys start fighting because the ones that started the fight, they're already off the ice. And then what? A third time, same thing?
Yep.
Round 1.
Oh, we got highlights?
Yeah.
Right off the drop of the puck. They wait until the puck is dropped. They go at it.
Oh, yeah, they're
really
fighting.
feeds Campbell's lunch here. You see.
Oh, look at the blood.
Wow.
Right on, man.
Guy
Right
from
away, a couple
Boston got
seconds
the
later,
shit beat
Thornton,
out of him.
Sean Thornton has to
Seconds
regain
later.
momentum of
1
this
second
team. He
later.
has
1
to
second later.
retaliate from the loss by Campbell, and he does it with Bartz. These 2 guys are good scrappers, and you see.
Oh, my God.
Do it 1 second after
Thornton's an animal.
Oh, is he pounding that motherfucker?
Thornton's an animal, man.
Excellent.
And then round 3?
Here's round 3. We're 4 seconds in.
Now, Southerby for Dallas is trying to get the momentum back from the Boston Bruins, so he goes right away with McQuaid. Now, McQuaid's a tough dude.
Squared off.
Playing
Why
very,
wasn't
very
this
well
on
for the
TV?
Boston Bruins. McQuaid almost puts him
man,
down right
okay,
there and
he's
does.
down.
So the Bruins now are 2-1 in the fights, and all the momentum right now are the Boston Bruins' way, and the building
just
is
laughing.
And you're
unbelievable.
absolutely right, because 30 seconds in, here's Milan Lucic finally breaking out with a big offensive season.
And then
That's
35
20
seconds of the
Less
game
than a
is the
minute
first
later,
goal.
It's Bergeron who had 2 goals and an assist.
A minute later.
So 120 in.
And then
we've had
120
4
in is your
fights and 2
second goal.
goals.
Excellent, and that's exactly what Boston wanted to do. These 2 teams are.
All right, and then it goes back
What
to
was the final
a regular
score?
hockey game, basically.
I think it was 6.
I don't know.
Fucking felons.
I just
These
can't-
motherfuckers
Boston won, I know
going
that.
into
The
that.
fact that there's only occasionally there's a lot of 1-0 games. I just wish I could enjoy hockey more.
There's more than 1-0 games in hockey now.
Here's the ice. It's just
You can
too
always-
much guys skating and the puck is gone already.
You could always use more scoring, but they get a bunch of goals now.
I like when you get a good hockey announcer, that kind of makes it.
I don't know how they do it.
Even when they don't score, like when there's a play right in front of the net and shit's going on, you're like, shot, stall, stick save, and you're like, oh, holy shit, oh my god.
Yeah, they can really make
Like,
it exciting.
hockey it's an exciting game to watch, even if the score is low. As long as there's a lot of shots on goal and shit.
I would fuck that up. So the guy's going down. He's skating around the corner. The puck's over there now. Everyone's going that way. But the stick, the guy hit it.
It has to be the toughest game to call.
I would imagine.
I would say for a sportscaster, that has to be the toughest fucking game to call.
The puck moves so fucking fast. It's my favorite sport to watch live.
Baseball's easy. They talk about fucking their lives during that. It's like, we were out to dinner last night. Had a great steak over there at Morton Steakhouse. What a great dinner I had with my wife. That one high and wide for ball, too. They just throw the plays in the middle of the conversation. It doesn't matter. But hockey, like, that guy can't fucking do anything when there's action happening.
No. Nothing.
He's got to. How do you know the players?
I would have to pick my nose somewhere.
Basketball seems hard, too. I think that's the second hardest after hockey because the teams are constantly in motion. Football, at least, there's a complete stoppage every...
You know what it is with basketball, though? That fucking basketball is not moving as fast as that puck.
True.
The puck can fly off of people's sticks, and he's talking about how it's passed, who it's passed to, what the guy's doing with the puck when he gets it.
And then they all got fucked up names. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, that's
half
true,
the names.
too.
I'm a hardcore Islanders fan. I still can't pronounce half the guys' names.
Shoulder to shoulder, their fucking names on the back of their jerseys.
Yes,
with all consonants.
With consonants in combinations that you've never seen before. That just make your brain very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's rough. You got to give those guys a lot of credit. Yeah,
damn
I don't know.
Oh, I would just be all over the joint, doing it raw.
The joints. Oh,
I wouldn't talk much.
I like the pucks over there.
Yeah, and again, and it went behind the net, and everybody's ice is all over the place. Everybody's slipping. He missed. The stick hit it. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't him. That was him. Puck's over there now.
That was him.
Just be an asshole.
Yeah, you didn't know names, nothing. Shit.
Yeah.
Egyptian. Someone raised the point. Maybe it was me in my dream. But if there's democracy, they're going to elect people who don't like the West, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, that's a whole thing of what they're saying.
So I guess we have to let that happen. It's not our business.
We want to control democracy.
We're talking about this open, free democracy that they should have. But here's the other thing we're talking about.
We don't believe that.
No, we like...
We like to put that message out there, but we want the right democracy, of course.
Here's what it is, though. You want to give the people the choice to choose their own leadership and their own future in their own country. But when we speak of that, we also talk about things like the freedoms of basic human rights, the freedom, our own rights to assemble, the freedom to speak openly if you have dissension against the government. And these radical Islamic groups that want to take control don't allow that. So we can then speak out and say, no, we don't like that motherfucker in charge, because it's not like it's the right or wrong democracy. That truly isn't a democracy. It's just a changing of dictators, because the people are still going to suffer under an Islamic fundamentalist regime. They're going to suffer. They're not going to have the freedoms that they want. Like these people in the square, but especially the young people, they want freedom to be able to express themselves and do things and make their own way in their own country. That's not going to happen with a fundamentalist Islamic regime.
And I think you kind of got an Obama situation here when Obama was becoming president. A lot of, the change and all that.
Yeah.
And the people that really came out for that stuff really thought their entire existence was going to change if Obama was president.
Overnight.
And remember we had that discussion. I said it because you were so mad about the Obama thing. I'm like, you got to relax, man, because most of those people are going to be highly disappointed because they're what they're thinking this change means and the reality of it doesn't match up.
No.
And the same thing has happened in Cairo there in Egypt. These people are convinced that the change is going to be just unbelievable for them, but it'll get better. But how much better?
Unless you get a Western-based democracy in there.
You're not going to get that right away.
I know. That's just it.
You could change the direction of how they do things, but it's going to take time.
Free and open elections. I mean, there's going to be all kinds of improprieties and cronyism, and then that Muslim Islamic Brotherhood fucking. Don't talk about how moderate they are. Bullshit. They're making statements already about going to war with Israel and killing
What
Jews.
happened? I thought we were getting our Muslim Brotherhood T-shirts. You're turning on me.
Well,
I thought we were all about the Muslim Brotherhood.
I'll wear the T-shirt on Laundry Day.
On Laundry Day,
when I really get down, right after I wear out all my Rockstar T-shirts, that's when I'll start wearing the Muslim Brotherhood T-shirts.
Hey, did you see that 3D movie yesterday?
It wasn't. No, I saw. God, now you put me in a bad spot.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
You know what? I saw the new Adam Sandler movie, and there's a couple things.
Jesus!
And have at me, man.
Wait, why?
It's a rom-com.
Oh no!
Yeah, we had a screening because we might get some of the guys. Nick, what's his name?
Nick Swartzen. Yeah,
fucking funny dude.
He's very funny.
Funny fucking dude. It's a rom-com. It's a date movie, and it was good. It was really good. Not really good. I shouldn't say that because people are going to hold me to that.
All romantic comedies are not awful. It's what they've become that is fucking. But just because something's a romantic comedy doesn't mean it's not going to be good.
And Andy Roddick's wife, holy mother of Jesus, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Holy, you've seen the fucking commercial when she comes out of the water in slow motion in the yellow bikini, right? This girl is ridiculously hot.
Brooklyn Decker.
Brooklyn Decker.
Let me see
Oh,
that.
she's
hot.
Upper Decker.
I think Roland said she's coming in on Monday.
She's coming in.
That's what Roland says.
Did we get any of this? I got to ask you. Was there any? Well, I really like your little. I think maybe me and you is going to be an item to
me and Roland were discussing the movie. My take on Adam Sandler. He's made 36 movies.
Wow. Holy fuck.
Yeah, there she is. She's coming in Monday, which means we're going to have...
I know her. I've gone out with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we had we had a marmalade. We shared a jar of marmalade with our fingers.
This interview is going to be a problem.
Of course.
Because I am just going to fucking lose my shit.
Why, are you going to tell you have a nice house? She'll say she has a bigger one.
I know. It doesn't work with celebrity girls.
because they're rich.
And the stupid broad could act a little bit. You know, within her range of what she was doing, obviously.
You know what was a good romantic comedy?
She was the Sports Illustrated cover, what year?
2010,
last year.
Oh, God.
I told you that.
Oh, my God.
Fucking Pretty Woman was a rom-com. That was good.
Well, that was the old school rom-com.
I'm saying there's some
before that got that formula together.
Are there any good ones?
I guess as a shock jock, I'm supposed to beat this movie up, but honestly, it was all right. It held my attention. The Adam Sandler, his movies have grossed $3 billion worldwide. 36 movies.
Oh my God!
Holy shit! Look at her snatch.
Oh God! They're showing
good God!
Right through her yellow.
Look at the crease.
It's nice. She has hips like a boy, though. Jesus, nice straight hips.
Well, let me see. Go
Who's
down,
that fucking,
scroll down a little, or
who's
up
that?
a
Woody
little.
from Toy Story's body?
Let me see. Look, see
there's the
there.
hips, Jimmy. Come on,
just a little higher. She's wearing the thing all low.
Yeah,
she's wearing that very low on her thighs.
She could wear it low.
Yeah.
There's fucking. You could totally see her pussy through there.
Tell G.I. Joe fucking straight doll body. Fucking hit the bricks.
This is what we do as guys, though, isn't it? You find one dumb thing, but honestly, the hips are right where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I'm kidding.
Oh my God!
Let me see her face. She looks a little like Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
From Acla, but she has an Amy Schumer.
Yeah, a sober Amy Schumer.
Yeah, without the yes, exactly, without the alcoholism and caustic humor,
without the bloated vodka face.
Yeah, and shitty rotten things.
I bet Amy would be a fun fuck.
Amy, I'm so.
I bet she'd be
kidding.
just a fun.
Amy is hot as hell.
I think Amy is probably dirtier.
Yeah.
I don't look at her that way, but she's hot. It's not like I don't think she's hot.
You got to see her Cosmo spread.
I can't. I've seen. I can't look at my friends like that. I'm so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like friends.
You
chicks
look at
like
my dick in the fucking bathroom, though.
Yeah, but it's different. It's because I've had it slapped on my face. I never had Amy slapped on my. But I feel wow. I feel guilty looking at friends, girlfriends like that too, and my female friends. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I had to see the movie for the show yesterday, but I guess because we're gonna get some of these people in because it's not a movie for a hardcore audience. Certainly, some of the people that listen to us will go and see it and they'll like it. They'll probably go with their wife or girlfriend.
Yeah, they all got chicks.
And we got women that also will do the thing with their female friends. But this is what these pictures are ridiculous.
Let me tell you, I don't even. The vag bulge is not. I'm going to say that to her. I'm going to say, despite the fact that your legs are one straight line up to your ass, and I loved your movie Hipless in Seattle.
There it is.
She's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she's really sexy.
She's ridiculous. I don't find Adam Sandler funny, was my point I made to Roland, but he knows how to bring people together around him that are really funny.
All right, here's what I want to know. Could you punch up, although I hate you navigating away from that site because it is gorgeous. Could you
the trailer?
find me, not the trailer, I want to see the movie poster for this movie, and then I could judge every romantic comedy by nothing more than the movie poster.
It's in all the subway stations, so I know how this is going to end.
All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
Let's see.
Just go with it.
And Roland's outside the door.
Just go with it.
Just go with his name of the movie.
Oh, fuck me running.
Let me see.
Don't even. All right. Let me get a good look, and we'll describe it
Are we
after.
getting Adam?
Okay, here it is. Just go with it. Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston. They're sitting on little foldy chairs on the beach. They're toasting each other with drinks, with tropical drinks. Adam Sandler's smiling at her like, huh? And she's looking at him with a face like, And there's a hot girl walking away in the background.
Is that Brooklyn Decker?
That's Brooklyn Decker.
Yes, because just go with it.
Yeah,
I say that is your typical shit, no thought to it rom-com fucking movie poster that annoys the piss out of me. I hate them all. I hate them. But at least it isn't. There, two of them are back to back, looking over the shoulder at each other, with the guy going, and the guy going, and the guy's like, and she's, and he's,
Can we see I Love Trouble's movie poster?
Trouble.
I Love Trouble.
I Love Trouble is one of the. I used to have to run past that at Blockbuster because I couldn't bear to look at the fucking
Nick Nolte's stupid face.
video box. I used to say, like, I love trouble. Look at this. Oh, God.
That is a fucking...
That's
I
horrible.
Love Trouble.
That's not as bad as
they weren't
when
in the
they're
same
back
room
to
and it
back.
was shot.
The back-to-back ones are way
But
worse.
that's an old one, so that was like the beginning of the horrid video box covers.
Ashton Kutcher's are always hideous, too.
Oh, Failure to Launch with Matthew McConaughey and Sarah Jessica. She's pushing him. He's on his heels, leaning back at like a 45-degree angle as she's pushing him like a hand truck.
Movie posters fucking suck.
They are
It wasn't a good movie, Roland.
Shut up.
It was.
Which one was?
No, it wasn't.
No one saw that movie. It got horrible reviews.
Yes, exactly.
Why don't you try Failure to Lunch? he hissed at me. He hissed at me.
I can roll and roll.
Roland, you're all right, man. You're all right.
Matthew McConaughey, Jennifer Garner, Ghosts of Girlfriends Past looks horrible. We're they're back to back.
And of course, anything that's around the guy's neck that can be used for the girl to hold on to restrain him. It is a virtual penis, is what it is, and she is controlling his cock through neck attire in the poster.
What was the Pretty Woman movie poster? Because that was one I liked.
Pretty Woman? Oh, God.
It's probably not good.
No. Movie posters are...
But before
was a back-to-back.
They're back-to-back.
Back-to-back.
That's a back-to-back.
And actually, that shoot was very awkward because they are standing back-to-back. And let me see the poster.
Yes.
For which?
Yes, for Pretty Woman.
Why was it awkward?
Well...
Why do I think this ends with a small animal?
I'm not even going to try it. I'm not even going to try.
Was it something about a gerbil?
Yeah.
You think the gerbil ended up in her hooker boots?
I think Julia kept going like, oh, she got frightened because a little tail kept tickling her behind.
Or the gerbil kept poking his head out and going, like nibbling her backside. And she said, hey, that's only my stunt double's ass, not mine. Yeah, what do you think? This is a kind of a Zoo Crew question, but the best movie poster. Clockwork Orange is one of them.
Like a real good one?
I never even thought about it.
Clockwork Orange is an amazing movie poster.
Is there a site that has the best movie posters, so at least we have a place to start?
Sure there is.
Hey, getting back to this movie, so Roland saw it. Did you like it?
I loved it.
You loved the movie yesterday.
Yeah, plus
but you like
soundtrack.
rom-coms.
Yeah, I love rom-coms.
The soundtrack was good. They used a lot of Police and Sting music.
Oh, God.
Did you cry
and a little Snow Patrol / I'm going deep now. Police mashup, which I really fucking liked.
Do you cry at this?
No, it just I get really sweaty.
Danny, what Shawshank Redemption poster is that? Because that's not the one we got here in the States, was it?
Well, I mean, they make a couple of different ones, but that's definitely my all-time favorite poster.
That is
That's
a great
amazing.
one. That one, like, you could frame.
I want that framed.
Up.
If anybody out there has an original
you should get
Shawshank, I want that
Tim
framed.
Robbins, right after he comes out of that sewer pipe thing, and it's kind of done very well with the rain on him, and his arms are spread apart. And
that's great.
That's a good poster.
I wrote Clockwork.
Even I'll tell you something that wasn't a lot of shit going on, but it was very mysterious and kind of creepy. Was Alien. Alien was good with the little glowing egg thing and Alien written in that alien font. Yeah, that was a cool fucking pose. When you saw that, you were like, all right,
yeah,
that's fucking cool. The egg breaking open. Yeah, that's
Godfather, but that doesn't really
says
count.
In space, no one can hear you scream. That was like with the fucking, and that's 79, I guess, or whatever the fuck it was.
Star Wars was a good one, right? I mean, for what it was.
Star Wars was a little cheesy.
Was it?
The original
Has
one. It
to
was
be
really
cheesy.
weird. It's got like Luke Skywalker holding the
cheesy.
lightsaber.
It's cartoony, man.
Yeah.
Those are thousands. I saw some like original Star Wars posters. Those are fucking expensive.
And all you had to do was rip it off your local movie theater.
You know what I saw?
Because they didn't even protect them back then.
No.
Well, they don't even now. I saw a guy right by my garage. I guess he really just had to have an Inception poster. Just didn't even look around for anyone, cops, whatever. Just walked right up, opened the case because it was in one of those little plastic or glass cases. Just opened it up, rolled it up.
It's mine
took
now.
it and left.
Dude, the key to all that is you got to make it look like you're
you belong.
Like you belong.
And no one was going to say
easiest
shit.
thing in the world.
The garage attendant, they were looking. Everyone was looking at this guy. He didn't give a fuck. And neither did we.
Because they assumed that was his job. He was changing up the movie
I knew he was
posters.
stealing it. I just didn't give a fuck.
Jaws is a good one.
Yeah.
That it let you know exactly what the fucking movie was about. Had a little sexy in it because the chick was nude
And she was going to die.
and that shark is just giant coming up to eat her in a split second. That was good.
Raiders of the
Give
Lost
you that.
Ark, the original one with the little hat.
The hat.
Boo, Rowan.
All of you.
He's hissing there. He's angry. I will end you.
Well, are we getting a lot of the stars of this movie in?
Yeah.
Just go with it or something
Big
like that?
star.
We want Adam.
Well, we want the Adam Sandler. We talked to him years ago. He hasn't done radio in a very long time.
Yeah, I find out Monday.
Know who was Kevin Nealon was fucking hilarious. He had a 2-3 minute cameo.
Good.
That was really fucking funny. And you know what? You're gonna kill me for this one, but that Jennifer Aniston is fucking hot.
She's silent.
I'm all in. I'm all in again with Jennifer Aniston.
I saw, but
and you ready for this?
Did her hotness take your mind off of the?
I know.
The aroma?
You gotta think she's got the smelly
fragrance?
pussy like we've talked about for years because she
Yeah.
doesn't have a man.
No.
There's a scene in this movie where this Brooklyn Decker broad who's ridiculously hot goes, I need to take a. I'm not gonna. Who cares?
please.
Give away
Ruin
the
it.
scene. How about we ruin the movie? Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler get together in the end. Surprise.
Or do they?
Or do they? Yeah, all right. But
yeah,
there's a
that's
scene
good
where
poster.
she wants to cool off, so she takes off her shirt and her pants, and she's in the tiniest bikini and jumps in the water, right?
Yeah.
And all the guys in the movie and everywhere else like is holy shit, right? Like J Lo's ass about walking by, that type of fucking reaction.
Yeah.
And then the gag in the movie is then a few of the other people jump in, and then Jennifer Aniston goes, well, I need to cool off. And Adam Sandler, like, because she's supposed to be the frumpy assistant that he's had all these years.
Yeah.
What, you're going to jump in with your shirt and they do and she pulls her shirt off and drops her tiny little fucking, I think it was jean shorts.
And she's all hot.
Dude, her body, and she's 41, 42, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Not a mark on it.
There's Clockwork.
Right,
Let me see it.
right, Roland?
She's phenomenal.
Yeah, the Clockwork poster is good.
That's a great one. I have one with the little X rating on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause it was originally rated X. I'm looking at some now. I forgot how good this. Kill Bill was a great one. Just this one.
Oh.
It's just fucking Uma Thurman in the yellow.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
The Birds.
Pulp Fiction was a good one, too.
Cloverfield.
With Uma kind of laying on the bed with the little book.
Cloverfield was a great one, too.
Cloverfield was good. Yeah, that was
Statue of
actually a
Liberty
good
beheaded.
poster.
Could have been a great movie. I'd still fight for that movie.
I liked it. I really liked it.
I liked it better the second time.
Remake it without the shaky cam, or just knock that shit off, knock it down 50%, and you got a much better movie.
Yes. I have an original Pulp Fiction movie.
Do you really?
poster.
Do
Yes. Yes, I do.
Guy who's jealous. Do ya?
I've got to have it hung up on
The problem I had with that, there was too much writing on the damn thing.
But it was cool because it looked like a pulp book.
No, I know what they were going for.
Yeah.
I understand that,
Let me
but
see it. Oh, yeah, I was just going.
That is a good one.
yeah.
Uma with her Uma Pulp Fiction haircut.
I'm gonna stalk her.
I liked her dumb haircut in that. Yeah. It looked like hot.
Oh, Tootsie.
Oh,
Tootsie, one of the greatest movie posters.
Oh, God. Dustin Hoffman.
So not believable.
Midnight Cowboy was a good one. That looked like a rom-com poster with two guys.
Rom-com.
Rom-Com.
American Graffiti was
That was
okay.
a little cartoony, that poster.
Yeah.
So I
really,
want to see A Raging Bull.
Raging
Yeah, just
Bull.
dumb De Niro's face. Schindler's List was great. The two hands.
The hands with the little red that the girl was wearing.
Oh, I didn't go down. Let me see that.
Pile.
I didn't even. Oh, yeah,
And
right.
the list.
He's holding her. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Well, she didn't make the list. Jesus.
No,
her
she
clothing made the list
certainly
of nice things in a pile. And that Royal Tenenbaums wasn't that great poster. Come on, stop
the
it.
artsy fartsy
I
shit
didn't
movies.
understand that movie. I tried it twice, too.
I did too.
I
Fuck
tried
you.
it twice. What the
Eat
fuck's
that.
going on?
Fargo.
And the Azuzu movie, too, whatever the fuck that one was with Bill
Oh,
Murray.
God.
Fargo was
that.
good.
Huh?
Jaws. Yeah.
What was the
I
name of
hated
that
one.
movie?
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Close Encounters.
Oh, God,
Close Encounters
yeah.
was cool. The long road with the light at the end of it. Yeah, that was kind of mysterious. Attack of the 50-Foot Woman because she's got giant titties. I want to be with a giant.
Yeah, Apocalypse was great. I love the Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Now is great, yeah.
Of course.
Ah, The Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, it's so frightening. She's marrying a monster.
Metropolis is #1. That is a cool-ass fucking poster. It's 1927.
Is that is that in an order of?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's 1,000 lists out there, but on this particular
You
list,
found one that's pretty good.
What would an original Metropolis movie poster go for?
thousands of dollars.
That
What was
roll,
Metropolis?
right?
I never saw that.
Oh, my God. It's a glimpse of the future from 1927. Look out!
You know what's funny?
And the future had no Negroes.
They have New Moon.
No, it didn't.
The Twilight Saga, New Moon. I didn't think that was. I liked Twilight better than New Moon.
We heard
Now
you
he's-
yesterday.
No, but I'm on Eclipse
You know
now.
we heard you
He's
yesterday.
on, now he's on Eclipse.
I
We
like
heard you
Eclipse.
Yeah.
I like
You-
Eclipse.
You are a girl.
No, I'm not.
At times, you're a girl.
I'm not a girl.
I'm not a girl.
I'm not a girl.
I swear I have a penis.
What are we in third grade?
Why
I'm not a girl.
They had to put the Taking and Pelham 1, 2, 3. They just had to get a couple black people on the poster. Come on, stop.
Oh, stop, please.
Oh, I love you, man. This is awful.
Can we see the trailer for Metropolis?
Metropolis
Because one of the themes today is how technology and everything is
has
moving
changed.
Quickly at this point. We're going to have that Ray Kurzweil in, the futurist.
I saw a little bit of that Walt Disney thing that they have also, Walt Disney biography, and he's talking about like Epcot before they build it and what it was going to be and all that shit. It's just so cool watching people's glimpse of what they think the future is going to be.
I actually spent my entire night last night reading about Epcot.
Really?
Yeah.
See? Isn't it fun?
That thing was on CNBC.
Then you're gonna,
CNBC.
Then you're going to like Ray because that's exactly what he's about, telling us what he thinks the future is going to be like.
Yeah.
So,
well, we'll see if he's right.
Let's see this.
I'm pretty sure it's a silent film, so we're not going to get much out of it.
Did not work that much, the movie poster, by the way.
There's that's like some cool shit though for back then. 1927, yo.
Yeah, how do they make those rings?
Fucking.
Seriously,
That looks
pretty good
really
for 1920,
cool.
whatever.
And who's that? Is that America's sweetheart, Mary Pickford, or just another girl that looks like her? Fritz Lang's science fiction masterpiece. Yes. Now restored with more than 25 minutes of newly discovered footage.
Yeah, that film's a half hour.
A Negro, wait a minute.
So I'm moving so quickly back then.
I want to see this again.
Again, you saw it?
As a kid, but I didn't understand it. The big
it good?
machines and pistons and fucking... Yeah, it's like fucking weird. Brilliant for the time. Jesus. And the machines kind of go a little bullshit. The music's cool as fuck, isn't it? What's this broad? There's flooding and...
Why can't they figure out sound?
Rape.
Why couldn't they figure out that sound thing?
I don't know. They did after a while. Look at that. It's an almost naked chick.
Oh, really? They did?
From Reaper. Yeah, they figured out sound in movies, though.
I didn't know that.
Certain people are
Thanks for
great
letting
at
me know.
sounds. Like in film, certain guys are better than others.
Look
Said
at
the guy
this
who had nothing
fucking
to add.
thing coming up. She's topless. Metropolis. Oh, man. That's pretty cool.
That's probably half the movie right there.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we take our first break?
Collectible rare posters.
So we got Brooklyn Decker. We should promote that.
Yeah.
That hot piece of ace.
Yeah, she's starting here Monday.
And who else are we going to get for the movie, you think?
Swartzen.
Nick? We get the Nick?
The Nick is coming in.
Uh-huh.
How about Bill Shirley?
Who?
Bill Shirley.
Who's that?
Wasn't he in the movie Bill Shirley?
A boo.